Hey guys, how's it going? So, before you guys give me a dislike on the title of the video, please hear me out. The Aurora is, I don't think Aurora is a scam, but Trading Infinity, the guy from behind I can't even say that. I have a bad pronunciation, so, but I'll talk about it in this video. But this is a promotion of my stock market membership group. I made a video, must watch video for wheat stock market. So if you are a member and you see this video, check out this video. I'm assuming a lot of people are gonna watch this video simply from the title, but I'm gonna get to it. So trading fraternity. Anyways, he couldn't live stream on YouTube for some strange reason, so he had to go to Twitch to stream. So he streamed on Twitch today, and there was a big discussion about Aurora, and he says that he thinks Aurora is a scam. He thinks Aurora, he thinks Aurora is a scam. He thinks Aurora is stealing from investors, diluting the crap out of investors. I honestly don't believe so, because investors, okay, when Aurora acquired Cannabis and Metroleaf, investors voted on acquiring the company. So investors obviously voted for acquiring Cannabis. So obviously Aurora investors did agree to the stock delusion. And they agreed to the stock delusion on Metroleaf too. So, it's investors are also at fault because they also agreed. So, and then on top of that, if Aurora really did not care about investors and they're really stealing from investors, and why didn't they acquire what is it, hip, tragically hip, new strike brands, I think, hip. Yeah, so why didn't they acquire New Strike Brands along with Canamed? Because they didn't see any value in New Strike Brand. They didn't see any value long term in New Strike Brands, and they saw value in Canamed. So that's the reason why. That's the biggest reason why. At least this is my opinion, though. And so they looked at New Strike. They didn't like them, but they liked Canamed. So Aurora does really care about the company. The management really does care. They're trying to build a really good company. Just from watching the videos from Cam Batley, he sounds very passionate about his company. So does Sean Dollinger, but then suddenly Sean got, kicked off as a CEO, and he's no longer the CEO of Namaste. So yeah, that's. But still, you could just tell that, just from all the assets, the Aurora Sky is real. They're going to be producing 100,000 kilograms. It's also GMP certified, so they can ship that product to Europe. So once Aurora catches up to the supply and Europe has more demand for cannabis, Aurora is going to be making a lot more money. And then when the US opens, Aurora is probably going to acquire some US companies. So Aurora is going to be growing as a company. They're going to, I think down the road, they're going to make hundreds, 200, $300 million. And then when the entire world becomes legal, they could be making billions and billions of dollars per quarter. So I think Aurora is real. I think they make a lot of money. They will make a lot of money. And they're going to be highly profitable too. But because cannabis is low cost, right? So, and I think in the future Aurora will be highly profitable. I think Aurora is a good investment for the future, but it does not justify for the price to be gone up so much in the short term period. I'm still bearish on the I'm bearish because I want the stock price to go down so I can buy back into the company. But at the end of the day, I do believe that's what's going to happen eventually. I think eventually the stock price will go back down to $8. So $8 to 7 $7 $6 to $5 US, possibly lower, maybe even like $4.50 US. I do believe eventually it will go back down to those prices again, but it might take a while. Well, not really a while. I think it's gonna happen sometime in. I think it's gonna happen probably second half of February and possibly in March. But then at the end of March, probably around April, it's probably gonna rally again. These stocks are very volatile. They're gonna go up. They're gonna go down, and but that's my hope. I'm hoping that these stocks, decline. I think eventually they will decline, but that's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. Stocks, like right now, we're in euphoria. Everyone is all bullish. Everyone's like all happy, and so. But eventually it's gonna fall. But the volume was really good today. I think it's gonna continue to run. I think Aurora is gonna continue to run. I think Aurora is gonna reach $11. But and then it might fall after that. $11, $12. I don't think it's gonna go back to $15. I could be totally wrong. I could totally be wrong, and it could go back to $15, $16 just before the crash after legalization. But it has to do it quick before earnings. So we'll see what happens though. But I believe that these stocks are gonna go up and down. Like if you just look throughout history, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What's the next one? Down. So eventually, I think it will go down. I just don't know where, or like how far it will go down. I think eventually Aurora will go down, but right now it might go up $11, $12. I don't think it's gonna go back to $15, but it could. We'll see. Canopy, I think Canopy at best will go up to $70. And I have to remind you, both Aurora and Canopy is at new all-time highs, because back when Canopy was up here, the stock wasn't diluted yet. Constellation brand did not make an investment into Canopy yet. They made an investment into Canopy in the November timeframe. So I don't know the exact date when the close happened, but Aurora was also a lot less too back then, because back when Aurora was around like $13-14, have they merged with Metroleaf yet? No, they have merged with Metroleaf. Their stock can potentially rally back to $13-14, $15 maybe, but it's risky. It's really risky to invest into Aurora right now, because it's already like $10.55, and there's a chance it might go back there, but there's also a chance that it might just go back down to $6, $7 US. I mean Canadian. So risk versus reward. I say there's more risk right now than reward. That's just my honest opinion. Aphria is also ran so much that I don't know. I can't see, like, if it went back to $21, I would be so shocked. But this would have been a lifetime. Like if you bought it at $5 and you hold on all the way to like $19, that's like literally 4 times your money. That's rare occasions that you can get something like that as a return. The volume is ridiculous. Like somebody is seriously pumping the stock up, and I don't know who. Like it just kind of makes no sense to me. The Aphria must have a lot of rich shareholders, because this stock is just getting pumped up like crazy. Madman. Oh wait, why did I have Madman up? I don't know why I have Madman. Oh, it's probably my old video I was making earlier. I guess I want to bring up Madman. The reason why Madman is not really rallying with the rest of the market is because Madman is getting sued by the CFO, and there's uncertainty, and the market does not like uncertainty. That's why the stock is kind of selling off. Aphria has uncertainty, but they don't seem to care, and the market and the stock is still running. That is freaking crazy. I just kind of don't understand it, but hey, whatever. Sometimes just Like unless you guys know, I don't know why the stock is running. I'm guessing that like somebody told me, this could be conspiracy, told me that shareholders are pumping up the stock so they get out of the green growth brand acquisition of Afria. So I don't know, that's just what I've been hearing. So now on to some other news. Maxwell Technologies got acquired from Elon Musk for $218 million. But it's an all stock deal, so the Maxwell shareholders will only get Tesla shares in return for acquiring the company. This company does report negative numbers, so like negative revenue, negative net income per every year, like $43 million of losses. That's crazy. That's a lot of money lost. They have quite a bit of debt too, but I guess Tesla has way more debt, so adding this debt to Tesla's balance sheet is not that bad. But they do have $200 million of asset, and they're paying $218 million for the company. So at the end of the day, I think Elon Musk, I guess 187, it can range, I guess, depending on the quarter, inventory and everything. So $218 million for $187 million of assets, not too bad, I guess. It's not that bad of a deal. Whenever you acquire a company out, you're going to have to give them, some kind of extra benefit. Today the market rallied up. It shocks me how the market continues to rally up. Huge. Okay, so there's a few things I kind of wanted to talk about. So Google had its earnings today, and near the time when the market closed, about like 1 o'clock, about an hour just before the market closed, I did a put option on Google, and that went down 3%. So I'm hoping I have a nice Monday, and my Google put option goes up 200%, 300%. I'm hoping I'll do a screenshot for you guys in the morning, the percentage. But yeah, so Nvidia, I also did a put option on Nvidia. Nvidia has down 79 cents after hours. The only reason why I did a put option on Nvidia, because this rally made no sense. It went all the way up to 149 when it fell to like $131. It kind of made no sense, so I kind of just did a put option, because I think Nvidia has a lot of problems, and the problems are not going to go away. And I believe when earnings come, the stock's going to drop. So I'm just going to be bearish on Nvidia stock. I'm going to be doing put options until earnings, because I believe the stock would drop. But then there's a chance I'm wrong, and all those put options become useless, and the stock, for some stupid reason, rallies all the way up to $160, enough to make my put options useless. So, I mean, there's the possibility. That is a risk I am playing with. So, it's kind of gambling, but I am bearish. My reason why is because the new GPUs are just not very, like, the old GPUs are competing too well with the new GPUs. There's no reason for anyone to really upgrade to the new GPUs, especially if they got their old GPUs. And then on top of that, China is a big problem for them too. They rely on China, and the gaming market is kind of slowing down right now. So that's the reason why I'm bearish on Nvidia. But they could do an Apple, and earnings could come, and it can go way past 160, go 170, 180, maybe $200. I don't know, but I don't think that's realistic. But we'll see though. I know Nvidia because I study AMD so well that I understand Nvidia. I understand Intel. I understand Nvidia because I studied in AMD like a hawk. So I think that's the reason why I'm bearish. I could totally be wrong though. I've been wrong with AMD. I thought AMD stock was gonna plummet, but after earnings it skyrocketed. I was right about AMD's earnings. They did underperform. They did provide lower guidance for Q1, and on top of that, but they said back half of the year is going to be good. The entire 2019 year is going to be very good. I also predicted that. I said the back half of the year is going to be really good because they're going to be launching the Zen 2 architecture and possibly a Navi GPU, which will really rise revenues. But the stock rallied and I was wrong, so I could be wrong on Nvidia. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Subscribe for future updates. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Give me a thumbs down if you dislike this, and have a great day. Bye.